Welcome to Pandora. So I already seen the map. I already know what the map is. There is the challenges, which I think the bundles and shop. There's the mayhem thing, and the only difference is here's shop. There's the mayhem, the cycle bundle. Only 2,000 V-Bucks. Get a shirtless guy with a mask, which is Cycle Bandit. How would I ever buy it for Claptrap? And Cycle Buzz Axes. As you notice, they also changed shop. And Burpee's back. So, look, sometimes you can get lucky and get a burp. Love it. Alright, we're gonna head into Playground. And let's use what's one I just got. There was one I loved using. Oh, it's Infinity. Each flap jacket though. Alright. What's ground? Oh, there's no mats. Alright, we're gonna head into Playground, not creative. So we're only gonna go to the Playground. And they also had a whole bunch of changes. Let's just go over the patch notes since we're here. So my goal is to get a few things. Oh, and I might go back to solos. Because the best gun in the game is not in the game anymore. They vaulted a drum gun today. I'm so happy they did. I remember when the drum gun was first vaulted. Oh, so they finally put the orb thing around retail. Wait, why is that one around retail, but it's not one? That's weird. Wonder why. And then also down here, there's another bubble right here. And that's exactly where we're gonna go today. Did loot change? Why is loot's bubble right there now? Got a new block. Alright, while we're heading over to Paradise Palms to go look at the new bubble. The shield bubble. Rare item found from floor loot, chests, supply drops, and vending machines. Lasts for 30 seconds and has 400 HP. Players can run through it. Projectiles and explosives can be fired inside the bubble, cannot go outside of it. The Brutes map icon will remain visible to all players after players board one. So like, what that means is like you used to be able to go into this, and then at random times it would just stop. It would just, you can't see it. Let's land over in Borderlands, and there's not much of a difference out here. But I played Borderlands a little bit. And you'll see it the second you walk in. Their details, like the way they edit stuff, is so much different. So you can see right here. Welcome to Pandora. Shields up, Traveler. Oh yeah, I forgot you get cash. I don't know what the cash. And Kevin got a little screwed up. There's also a few map changes we're gonna go over too. We're gonna go over and do the block. So here's Pandora. And the thing with Pandora is actually it's kind of weird. So you let's say you take damage for some reason. We'll throw this grenade. This is what's gonna happen. After a while, about 3 seconds. Watch how fast the shield regenerates. But look how quick that is. So literally, you can just land in Pandora and get free max shield. Oh, you can't get them out of here. I also got the Borderlands type of theme to it where you pick stuff up. Oh yeah, this is the other thing. You can't do 90s anymore. See? Because they nerfed it. You can't turbo build. I mean, you can, but it's a lot delayed, a lot more delayed. Like, see, you can't. So Pandora is kind of cool. You also have this fucking giant skeleton. I don't know what this is. I doubt you can break it. No, see? Oh my god, the pump shock looks weird. There's another llama. I'm looking to find more junk. Oh, this, it's vaulted in actual games. It's still here. What can you find it in? Hold on. Floor loot, chest, supply drops, and vending machines. So here's Pandora. We're gonna go back to the hub and go up to... Not Lucky. Where is it? Hold on. It's a statue. I can't think of where the statue is. Oh my god, why can't I think of where it was? Oh, it's in Haunted. We're gonna head up to Pleasant Park. Did it only change? Well, I don't remember the trees being that much. Oh, so here's the... We're actually, after Haunted, we're gonna head up to Junk too. So I can show you. The map looks different in general. Oh, you know why it looks different? It's because they changed where the names are. They're in the middle now. That's why it looks so different. Alright, so we're gonna land at Haunted first. Look at this. And I'm gonna head over to the Brute and just show you what the mini map what it means. So the thing is with this one, if it even spawned, oh yeah, it's right here. And it is a female Love Ranger. And the thing is, you can break this. You can't break this. That's going like this. So is something gonna happen up there? There's a lot of really good files. And when I say really good, I mean really good. Sometime, it's said in week 6. This is week 5, I believe. I believe we're gonna be in week 6 in a bit. We only got 4 weeks, 28 days. I think this is week 5. But Kevin the Cube is gonna be coming back. And it's not leak, it's not, oh, well, that's just a hypothesis. No, leaks, and there's an entire loading screen that literally says it's coming back. And it's just the island over Fatal, but the swirl looks different. Another map change. Oh yeah, we're gonna head over to Junk Junction, and also we're gonna go to Junk. We can keep going on what happened though over with like other patch notes. The Brute changes below. Oh, we already went through Brute changes. No man, just an icon. Moving on. Skipping. The Junk Rift has been re-enabled in all modes because it was disabled for a bit. Now, vaulted. There's only 3 vaulted weapons, or 3 vaulted things. One I really didn't care about. I didn't care that it was vaulted. One I'm so happy for, and I told you the drum gun has been vaulted. And the Storm Scout sniper rifle has been vaulted. I'm not totally surprised about that. I'm actually kind of surprised it survived, what, 2 seasons? Maybe it was 1 season, 1.5, something around there. But remember, way back when Lachlan found an accident, it was in the game for like a minute, I think. It was in here for so little time. Alright, so if you notice on the map, if they move, it follows me. That's all I want to show. Hold on, I want to self-destruct. Alright, keep going through the bug fixes. Fixed an issue with the Junk Rift is not destroying brutes on impact. And I didn't... And remembering from last night when me and Pod and Jesse were on. Weapons and items received in vending machines no longer differ from the weapons and items displayed upon receiving them. That's been a bug for like 3 seasons already. Fixed an issue which chug splashes were able to be deployed quicker than intended. How do I not remember half of these? The combat shotgun no longer becomes more inaccurate for a short period of time after players swap to it from a weapon best used while aiming down sights, such as sniper rifles. Shockwaves now properly affect members of the Horde. I didn't know that. This one I also didn't know, and it's kind of weird. Fixed an issue with small minis, I'll call them minis, because small shield pots are minis, would not fill player's shield at 50 if it was at 49. Didn't know that. Fixed an issue with stink bombs would do less damage to players using a brute. Okay, I didn't know that either. Gunners in a brute who aren't accompanied by a driver will no longer have an obstructed view while in the volcano vortex. Didn't know that either. This one, the only reason why I know about this one is because of Wildcat's video. Hoverboards can no longer be ridden by a brute. Easy. The damage state of a brute now appears when players with a vehicle wrap equipped and enter a brute that was previously occupied. Reloading a brute shotgun no longer makes it unable to fire missiles. Fixed an issue involving the brute's air slam, dealing more damage to horde spawners than intended. The self-destruct timer of a brute can no longer be paused. Switching seats in or exiting a brute while it is loading missiles no longer make it unable to emote. Entering a brute no longer causes players to lose the ability to use weapons or items on exit. Alright, gameplay. Pandora. At the oasis near Paradise Palms, a rift beacon has created a Pandora rift zone. Part of the Fortnite X mayhem collab, obviously. This rift zone highly resembles the planet Pandora, which is the start of season of Borderlands 3. However, it's more than just a model, even the rules of the planet apply. While at the rift zone, players will begin to generate shield after 4 seconds of not taking damage. So you can literally land at Paradise and nobody's gonna go there, run over there and get full shield right off the bat. It's basically siphoned. Pandora will be available until September 10th, and the season ends in October, I believe, October 10th. So it's kind of weird. Tilted Town added traversal paths that connect this town to the surrounding hills. What do you mean? The bridge here? Anyway, there was also one more thing with events. So event files there's not new event files, but there are most of all of them of the previous events, like the butterfly event, volcano event. All of them have been updated today. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I ain't gonna like this event. Return the time between subsequent turbo build placements. That's the turbo build. It went from 0.5 seconds, so now you can't do that. And you used to be able to do 90s, and now you can't do 90s, which is actually kind of cool, because I'm gonna like that. Yeah, it returned the time. It used to be 15 seconds. The person of build using turbo build remains the same, so you can still do that. So you can still do that. One of mats. Moving storm. Safe zones will no longer move while shrinking in the later phases of match. Will no longer move while shrinking. So it won't. That's weird. So when the safe zone moves to the left, it won't move. I don't get it. Oh, it was implemented already. Bug fixes. Going inside a Tilted Town Rift Zone where using a brute no longer causes a screen filter and no building effect will remain after leaving the Rift Zone. I remember that. It happened to me last night. Getting knocked out by a brute no longer causes players to enter an unintended down but not out state, which is in which they are able to walk and run and unable to be revived. Fix an issue which members of the Horde will not attack players in a brute. Damaging a brute no longer counts towards the Storm Surge damage threshold. Players inside indestructible buildings can no longer be damaged by a junk rift. Destroying a chest or ammo container by destroying the object it is placed on will now open it. Art and animation bug fixes. Fixed an issue in which Catalyst's left arm would clip through multiple backpacks in the lobby while idle. The Yonder outfit and EQ wrap now animate correctly on PS4. I didn't even know that was a bug. Boarding a brute inside the Tilted Town Rift Zone and exiting while the bruise no longer causes the player's outfit to be able to return to the equipped outfit. Audio. Adjusted the shape of the Junkriff's audio attenuation from a sphere to a capsule. Reduced the volume of the minigun's overheat audio. Bug fixes. The frag grenade's fuse sound no longer occurs at its thrown. The battle boss audio no longer plays from the wrong location on Starter Island. I didn't even know that. Fixed an issue which spawned sound effects of Junkriff's objects would not play if the thrown a projectile hit a player. UI. UI is... I think we can skip UI. Fix an issue where players are unable to see challenges upon logging in for the first time. A rounding error no longer occurs in the health and shields after applying bandages to small shields. Replay, we're not going to skip. We're just going to skip, and we're going to skip mobile. So that was the patch notes. I missed a couple of things, but the couple of things I missed weren't that important. So it's a pretty okay update. I like it. Drum gun vaulted. Building's a lot better, because now you don't have sweat. I want to head over to retail. I don't know what that is, and I kind of want to see why it's blue. Dusty, would Dusty be better, or would Paradise? Dusty would be better. Hello, lag. Ba, 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 ba. Audio, I don't know why. People have also been saying, I'm not sure if it's right. It's been cracking. I don't know if it's always been cracking. People have been saying this has gotten a lot more spaced out. Well, maybe it has. But I don't know what people have been saying. It's been cracking though. These cracks are never here. Unless I was blind. I want to head over to Retail Roll. Oh, then we're gonna head over to Dusty after. The thing is, it's only around a certain part. It's not around the entire retail. It's only around this part. It's weird, because the rift zone goes all the way through. See, like, it's not blue yet. It's not blue yet. And now it's blue. All around here is blue. Could be word of horde, but there is no horde. I like what Pandora is. I'm surprised Pandora didn't. But the thing is, the Rift Beacon, remember it says until September 10th. Are we gonna have an event September 10th? I really think we might, to be honest. The reason why I think we're gonna have an event September 10th is because, why would it say September 10th? Why wouldn't it just go until October 10th? At the end of the season. Doesn't make any sense. Neon Surf. I have to come back to that. Driftboard challenge, 5 million points to win. Follow the arrows. Can I have a driftboard? Do you spawn up here? I'm confused. Holy crap! There's gotta be driftboard somewhere. Oh, okay. Damn it. I want to see the sickest flip ever. And I landed it. Fuck. What if we do this? And I landed it. Fuck. That makes sense. Epic. Epic. I'm out. See you tomorrow.